in that alleyway? Why do I need to put it in an alleyway? I'm gonna walk backwards. Because I'm a smart kid. I'm gonna get jump scared there and die. From this door? No. Come and get me! See? I knew it. Looks like you don't do the job right. Trish is moved. Like of 3 breeder rooms. What is the point of entering them? Do you think we're gonna spot a tall, dark figure? Fine, you win. Okay. Do I need to go inside to fix it? Oh. Welcome to a new Transgender games, and I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm in a big belly again because I had a free day today. I didn't have to do any volunteer work, and for yesterday's video I used also a big belly, so I thought, you know, why not today, and that sort of stuff. So yeah, but I always thought this orange martini shirt looked better on cam. Do you think it looks good? Do you think? It looks so bland and so off. Like I did, like I can show you real quick. Like this is a machinery feeding shirt mostly, but like the one that I did in the for the World War intro, you know, D-Day, with like this is also a machinery shirt, but this looks way better. And I even changed the lighting to like normally.
No, I find it like
I have this lighting.
You have to use like first aid kit.
See, I don't know why it doesn't like looks more bland than I thought, but yeah. This is coming during October somewhere, and that will be most likely the 2nd week of October. It's been announced at least with the belly cam post, but yeah. But with that, welcome back to a new 3 Scary Games, and my nose has been dripping the past 20 minutes. I don't know why, but like I was playing Smite 2 with friends, and I was done, and I watched a YouTube video to let my PC cool down, and then go record a bit, have a like little break, and get in charge for it. But my nose started dripping, and my nose has been dripping the past 20 minutes. It doesn't want to stop. I don't know why, but like. So if I sneeze, or snotter, like do that during the video, I do apologize, but like yeah. But then welcome to a game with Storefront, and which bluntly describes itself as some things are better left forgotten. So, was that it? Was that what it said? Oh no, some hold on while others let go. I hold onto my belly, that's what I do. I woke up somewhere unfamiliar, the air feels heavy, the streets empty, my car is gone, and all I see is this old convenience store. Standing alone. No idea why I'm here, but something tells me I need to step inside. Why do you, like, what's the first thing that you do is put in space and then say enter? Farewell, let's step inside. Oh, there you are, right on time again. Have we met before? No, not properly. I've been expecting someone like you to show up. For what? Just a small favor, won't take long. You see that broom over there? I'll meet the sweep. If you feel like helping out, listen. I'm getting old. A little help can go a long way. Okay, do, but why me? Because you're here. That's all the reason I need. Fine, I'll do it, but I need something in return. Glad you're up and out, kid. I'm sure it will be worth your while. The broom's to your right, below the employee of the month role. What an image for the self-employed of the wall. Yeah, I thought today, big belly and that sort of stuff. So, and like the aspect of like the reason I chose this horror game is because some let go, others don't. The reason for that I choose is because like I do often care what people say about me, and I don't let that go. So I thought it was a bit interesting. I know this is not about that stuff, but yeah. So, I think there's anything else I can do for you. That's all be for tonight. Yeah, store's already gonna be prepared. Right, come back tomorrow, kid. Quit calling me kid. Sorry, Cody. I don't even know my name. You're so fucking him or something. Nah, man, small town. You know, you recently moved here, right? Yeah, so I moved here 2 weeks ago. Turned out you just say it's hard to say anonymous around here. You're eating breakfast in the morning, eat dinner, half the town knows it. If you sneeze, funny. Yeah, I'll get some rest, Cody. I'll consider give you something to return. The name's Leroy, by the way. Okay, fine. I'll go rest. I told myself I wouldn't go back, but my fate carried me anyway. Maybe I was curious, maybe it was something else. The store had right where I left it, tucked between crackles sideways and leaning street lamps. A quiet place felt too familiar. I stepped inside, expecting the same stillness. I didn't expect to feel watched. Like, why is the first button space and then the second enter? Why am I being watched? I'm back like you said, come back tomorrow. Okay, most people don't talk to me serious, then I say their funeral. Huh? Not a figure speech, this I got another task for you. Well, I thought I had to sleep, that was the game to get something in return. There is something in return, more jobs. You can give me whatever, give it to me. Simple, just take the trash out, it's very generic, an easy test. Come talk to me when you're done, kid. I'm 28, quit calling me kid. I forgot you didn't like that, just go do it. The trash is back in the brown dumpster. I need you to put the bag in the green dumpster in the other way. Whatever you say. In that alleyway? Why do I need to put it in an alleyway? I'm gonna walk backwards. Because I'm a smart kid. I'm gonna get jump scared there and die. From this door? No. Come and get me! See? I knew it. Looks like you don't do your job right. Okay, trash is moved. Jeez, don't sneak up on me like that. Yeah, of course I do in it. Like, what else will I do? Just walk away? Don't think I have anything else better to do. It's right here now. Better keep busy. It keeps the mind sharp. It feels like I'm stuck in the same place, doing the same thing every night. Sometimes things don't move as fast as you want to do, but you gotta keep it on. Whatever you said yesterday. Good, now get some rest. Come back tomorrow. We'll see what's next. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I might be, you know, the swollen goddess of reproduction, fertility, whatever you want to find fit, and I call it reproduction because pregnancies and that sort of stuff. Others call it fertility, whatever you pleases, but like, I am sometimes I'm smart. There's sometimes I told you that I know war games. Like, I'm telling you, I know them. I could barely sleep tonight, thinking about Leroy had kept that behind me. It wasn't just scare, it was the way he smiled after, like he knew something I didn't. Still, I came back, not out of habit, but because I needed to understand why I kept returning. As I walked past the leaning apartment buildings, the store came into view again. Like it always had. And it always will be. And it always will be there. You get what I mean? Like, a developer, if you're watching this, like, why is the first button space and then, like, enter to go into the next night? That, like, doesn't feel logical sense. If you get what I mean. I just put both and both into, like, space. Because space now is, like, the button to progress the most dialogue. And to start, you know, the next night, you have to press enter. Like, that doesn't feel logical to me, but, like, that's me. So what now? Well, you're early, don't worry, task are counting down. Believe you, just what the someone to get done. Make sure all the souls in bedrooms are clear out. You never know who wanders in them when I'm not looking. There's gonna be someone. Hey, have you heard of knocking? Shit, sorry man, didn't think anyone was actually here. Oh, you're not exactly subtle. Yeah, no kidding, keep that in mind. Listen, name's Damien. I guess Leroy's making you do his little errands? Yeah, well, I'm just helping out. That's what they all say. Come by my house later on tonight. There's something I need to tell you that can be said around here. Quesadilla, of course. You live here? Kind of a shithole. Everything is shithole around here. So what is all this? Why drag me over here? You're in the in-between, not quite dead, not quite alive, purgatory, if you will. There was an accident, a car accident. As you would guess, you and I were involved. The night felt like any other. You were driving late after work. The outside world was blurry quiet. The road stretched for what seemed like forever. Empty, except for your headlights. Every moment slowed down. You didn't know it yet, but there were things about to change. I was coming from the other way, driving too fast. I'm not thinking straight. I was blackout drunk. I thought I could make the turn. I didn't see you at first. The darkness had hit everything more than a shaft. I was already past the limit. And before there was time to blink, it happened. So you're telling me you crashed into me, and I'm like near dead, not dead, yet dead. I died from the crash with you. You're in a coma on life support, still breathing. The only way to wake us up to let go of the illusion, and confront Leroy. Sorry, okay, like look. I get the dreaming aspect, but like, you're telling me this happens I got in a car crash. I'm in a coma. And I'm like not in purgatory, or in a sort of purgatory. Damien's voice echoed in my head, the way he looked at me, the things he didn't fully understand. Or the things he fully said. I kept thinking about the crash, about what I might have forgotten. I didn't plan on coming back. But I found myself standing on the edge of the sidewalk, staring at that old damn store again. This time I felt heavier, like the place knows something has changed. Yeah, the belly has changed because I'm Preggo and that sort of stuff. I guess that's ook confronting Lucy. Leroy? Cody, come here. You came back after all. What the hell happened? Guess Damien didn't believe in goodbyes. You're bleeding out. Shit. Don't bother. It's already done. Why all of this? Because I was afraid that I didn't want him to be alone again. I thought if I gave you something to you stay, maybe forget like I did. You make people think they get home if they just work hard enough. You let them waste away. I know. I just missed the noise. The routine was someone walked in, thought I could build a little world and didn't let go of me. You let go of them? I never really know how to hold on the right way. I had a family once, grandkids. Oh, I have to sneeze. Hold on. No, I can hold out. In real life, then I woke up here. The store just looked like the one that I used to own. I felt warm, familiar, and I thought maybe this is where I get to stay. You could have told the truth. Would you have stayed if I did? No, exactly. So what now? Leave me. You're not like the others, Cody. You ask questions, you resisted. I saw something in you that I've seen in a long time. A will to live. You can wake up now, but one more favor, kid. Tell my grandchildren that the pop-up loves them. He's dying, he's having a spasm. No, actually, if you think about it, this is a heartwarming story. Like, it is about someone who died in a car, or like is in coma thanks to a car accident. But it's someone who died in a car accident or barely died, but is on the brink of like going to the afterlife or purgatory, and like someone's keeping him there. And because you're resisting and asking questions, he realizes that you have a will to live. Well, others maybe don't. But on the other hand, it's a kind of set of story, because he tells you that he has a family, and that because he has a family, he tries to comfort people and that sort of stuff, And that brings the question, is Cody family of him? But yeah, no one ever knows what, like, a pregnancy or family brings and that sort of stuff. But what I do know is that this was game number 1. If you want to play game number 1 Storefront, it will be linked at the top of the video description down below. And with that, I'm going to say let's head out into game number 2. Welcome to a game called Corrode. Apparently, or Corrode? I don't know how I pronounce it, but like, the game is simple. You're a technician who landed in a nightmare installing some sort of devices the website had a better explanation in. The water stopped, scientists frozen, leaving only one pen, neuro implant. Here. Cities have rusted and rust, machine breathed out less people. Empty shells controlled by the corporation. The corporation, a faceless monopoly, employs expendable test subjects, hostage of experiments. Also, you remember the game that Outside that I played on my channel? Same creator. You know that Outside with that deer? Yeah, that. Your technician 03K, operating behind the glass. Your test, implant, observe are correct. But one day the order comes for you to test an experimental implant on yourself. Welcome to Corrode 03K. Like, that is nice. Hey, honestly, like, on the other hand, that is nice, that it gives, like, a little story, in case you know you didn't read the trail page like I do, but, like, who knows. Implant dispensing. Place on operating table. Weet we. Is dat de implant? Weet je dat de implant? I've done that. No, wait, subject seating in the operating chair. That's done. Press any key to begin installation. What are you doing? Ugh. Are they like implanting a new head? The deviation is detected. System reset complete. Shift 1 complete. Can I go to bed now? Shift. Implant dispensing. Yeah, I got it. Where does this go? Okay, hello. Apparently I angered something. Oh wait, subject seating in. I think I made someone angry. Or I bumped my belly into something, you know, big belly, that's also the thing. What for implant are they planting in? Yeah. Should I feel ashamed? Gross. Well, like, on the other hand, like, I'm intrigued. Because I want to know what for implant it is, but... and that sort of stuff, but... do I need to go inside to fix it? Oh. Okay, you got me, okay? Okay, you got this, Preggo goddess, you got me, you know, you got me, like, put my hands up, you know, you got me, I got scared, You know, I put a red man in my front of my face and I got scared. I was aware that like something was gonna happen. I was like actually expecting something coming from the right. But like... What for implant do you think it is? Like, I'm not curious what for implant it is. Maybe it's a pregnancy implant. But then you all become a goddess of fertility, and we don't want you to be that. I'm the goddess of reproduction. Goodbye. We'll leave that there, you know. Not my problem. Not my problem. Wait, am I an operating table? Oh. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. You could have done so much there. I think I'm more disappointed now. I think I'm generally disappointed, but the thing is like, I get the idea of the story that you're a worker for a faceless company that like, puts implants in people, and that sort of stuff. And I can see that like watching that can be horrific, and that sort of stuff. But like on the other hand, as you heard me, I got curious, like, what for implants are they? Why are they like implanted with those mini robots through the head? And I know that you can tell like everything in one game, as lore-wise, but like, also like in the end, like that you go into that seat and get the treatment. You see no one bringing an implant to my position. Like, you see no one bringing an implant to there, you hear someone clicking, which is yourself, which I get, but like, it is, the ideal place to say what for implant it is, and you see where I'm going, like, it's a bit of lore-wise, like, I'm interested in more story, and that sort of stuff, than there is currently. And I get it's a short horror game, and that sort of stuff, I get that, listen, but like, I'm eager for more, and that sort of stuff. Yeah, so this was Corrode, as you can see. If you want to play it for yourself, link is at the top of the video description down below. And with that, let's head out to our final games of today's episode. Okay. Look. I am no SCP expert. I am more claiming to be, I'm only claiming to be the goddess of reproduction, fertility, or fertility. I think like fertility is a better name, but I'm also like blend down with the goddess of reproduction name. Let me know in the comments down below what you think sounds better. Fertility of reproduction. I'm gonna ask him at Twitch room tomorrow too. But besides that, I'm only claiming to be that, with my huge belly and that sort of stuff. But this is SCP. I don't know, like this like I think the creator really meant a different SCP, but like than 001. But since I called the lost SCP. A short horror game created for the team Horror Game 21. Or the Horror Game Jam, 21. You are subject D3922. So as I said, you are subject D-3922. Sent to explore a long forgotten SCP containment anomaly. The hallway shift, the whispers return, and you're not alone. The goal is to escape, but to not die. And that sort of stuff. Yeah, I have been like... Like I've been like doubting if this is like about SCP-001 or like you know a subcategory of SCP-001. Because the funny thing is, the reason I also chose this because normally I said like I was a Vocaloid and I'm like Vocaloid 0, not 01. You know, 0-1, which is Miku's Vocaloid number, but like 0-1.1. Like a sort of subcategory of Miku. So this was also the reason I kept it, but like... Let's start!
Alright, you're in. Keep your radio on at all times. If you see anything unusual, report immediately.
Escape quiet. SCP-001, object class UC-lit. Escape quiet. We're gonna shoot always. But yeah, and like SCP is always lovely. And like as I said, I claimed not to be an SCP expert, but I don't know if this is like a subject class of SCP-01, but or not. Is it the same room? I was interested in the SCP since it said not like, you know, not as normally say like -001, for example. Or 0.01. So I thought maybe it's like a class, like subclass of SCP-001. 001. Or maybe not. I don't see also any like notes that I can read. Like if you don't see a table, don't go in. No one will be a key there. Okay, if I don't see a table, don't go in. Jonathan D3333. So if I open a door and don't see a table, don't go in.
Stay with us. Stay calm. Keep moving. Find that key. Get out. Quick.
There's gonna be someone on this, huh? Oh, you're on this one. Come out. I know you're on this SCP. I don't see a table. I don't see a table, so I'm not gonna go in. So there's either a table in the room or not. But what is it with me? Like... I don't see a key. I also don't see a key. Now, on the other hand, I don't like this because like it's a long hallway and you know someone is there. But it clearly tells you that there is something there. No, I can run. Why am I not running? Because it told me to stay quiet. This one is longer. So how's your day been? As I scurry through the hallways of this. Is that like behind me? I also hear nothing else besides me. Please help. If you ask me what to help with, maybe I can help you, you know? Like, I tried to listen if I hear something else, but... Yeah. That seems like an interesting room. Full of ketchup. Am I like looping? Or not? Is this really like just one really long hallway? You're telling me that like the SCP... Like you're telling me that SCP built like a really long building? Guys, that's the perfect construction plan. We're gonna build a long hallway, nobody expects that. The stretch for miles. And miles, and everyone gets confused. Wait, am I looping? Am I? Don't tell me that I have to go into certain rooms for it otherwise not to work.
I'm going to kill you.
You know, nice of you announcing it, but like, I know where you are, and I'm armed with a belly. No, you're still on the toilet. Nothing? Nothing. If you're done coming off the toilet, let me know. Then we can talk. But I still don't know what er is. I can only go forward or backwards, so what's the problem? I'm looping, ain't I? Yeah, I'm looping. I'm pretty sure I'm looping. Like, I hate it because like it puts you on edge because you like it tells you there is something, but what there is, and it's just teasing you. Like it's knowing that you were. Yeah, see, please help again. I'm just trying to listen if I can hear footsteps, you know, or something like that. Or maybe it's lurking in a room. You know, you never know. Maybe it is.
Hey, we're losing your signal. If you're the SCP, stay away. Stay away from it. Stay away from the...
That got me so off guard, Jesus, like... What do I... Oh wait. No, that's the... What do I stay away from? That got me so off guard that it got a shiver down my spine. Jesus. No, that got like actually a shiver down my spine. Yeah, please help me again. I'm trying to like listen for like indications, but like then you get the static and like, and you know the thing is like in horror games usually these long hallways is the problem, but like, is it in here? No key. No key. Are you done on the toilet? Oh look, it's a long table again. Wait, am I skipping the room with the key because I don't go into the ones with the no table? Because the guy told me that. You know, it's so quiet, and then you get like jump scare because of static sound. Because like I'm gonna kill you, don't zzz. Like I'm not gonna lie, like that like static message of like him warning you, you know, that caught me so hard. Like So I'm like, but yeah, like, you know something is there. Oh, look, the toilet. Is this one open? No. Why is it like playing this? It's endless toilet. Why won't you not let me open this toilet, you know? I know it's on that toilet, but... You ready to play? Are we ready to play now? Took you long enough. Oh, I'm gonna get so jump scared from the back and I'm gonna jump scare out of my chair. So, did you say something? Besides, please help for the 30th time? Like, you're still focused on the game, but like then... I think it's just a looping game, so... I'm supposed to read this. SCP-1 is a sealed-in sub-level 3 behind the reinforced blast door. Entry request level 4 clearance and written approval from 205 members. No audio or visual contact is permitted once the chamber is active. Door will not open unless the subject escapes or expires. Under no circumstances should personnel attempt retrieval missions for lost individuals. Subjects who have entered SCP-0.01 are to be considered deceased unless proven otherwise. SCP-0.01 consists of an endless network of hallways, with metal floors and concrete walls. Doors are spaced regular along these corridors leading to various rooms. Some rooms repeat or appear out of place, creating confusing non-linear layout. Subjects who enter SCP-0.01 experience disorientation and psychological distress. Many report hearing whispers and footsteps as well. See now you're gonna hear the footsteps. Well, there are no footsteps. As well as glimpses of shadowy figures that cannot be recorded by any device. These phenomena contribute to a preserved sense of being haunted. Escape is only possible by finding a single key hidden within one of the rooms. Without this key, the exit door can be opened. No exit door can be opened, and the entrance looks behind the subject automatically. Few have returned and come without injuries. SCP-1 is considered highly dangerous and is classified as the lost SCP. You know, I think I could read it better this way. So now I'm gonna hear your footsteps. I'm gonna see shadowy figures that are not there. Like, I'm doubting if I should go on a leg. Because if it's repeating rooms, then... Like, if it's repeating rooms, what is the point of entering them? Do you think we're gonna spot a tall, dark figure? Fine, you win. Okay. That got so out of nowhere. That got so out of nowhere, dude. Are we gonna see a tall dark figure? Yes, at least you're gonna see one here in your face. It's like so out of nowhere, just pushed in your face like really quick. Like it's a classic horror called jump scare, but like still. I don't know why I'm not running, by the way. I don't know. Are you gonna jump scare me again? Are you gonna jump scare me again? I'm at this spot again. Is it because I didn't find the key yet? How does the key look? Where can I find the key? Oh, along the hallway. Yay, I'm definitely not... Oh, well, there are the doors. I thought that was the end. Now, I do see more... You know, of the tables in it, but... I don't see a key yet. What is the key looking like, you know? Is that key even real? We confirmed always shifts every time someone enters. No two layers are the same. Doors move distance, stretch, and rooms rotate or vanish entirely. However, any object placed inside by a human remains where it left, even if the surrounding structure changes. It is like the SCP recognizes the difference between itself and external elements. The one expression writing on the wall, the text itself doesn't change, but it moves as it's been relocated. Sometimes the same phrase appears multiple times in a different spot. Sometimes it's gone completely. It's not random, it feels intentional. Maybe it's trying to communicate, or maybe it's just messing with us. Dr. R. Weller. So you're telling me that, like, to help me, is trying to communicate with me, and it now disappeared and it's gonna be back, and I'm gonna get jump scared in the face again? Or see random text on the wall? I'm gonna get jump scared again, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it. Yeah, come on, like, I'm not scared of you. Not a key. I thought this game would be shorter, no, I'm not gonna lie. It said it was like a small game and there was nothing there, but like... And I saw already people say... And now, do I run back? And run back, Elise, you keep going. It's that toilet door. Like... You know, I should have checked, like... I should have checked the rooms even. I have the key. Screw you, I'm going. Try to come and catch me. But you escape quiet. Catch me if you can, which you probably will be. Or tell me that, like, in all those rooms, like, there's one exit door. Oh, hi. Are you going to kill me? Is this because I run? Oh wait, this is the exit door. You have escaped SCP-001. Good ending.
Control, this is Echo 4. We have movement. Subject D3922 has exited SCP-0.01. I repeat, D3922 has successfully exited the anomaly. Subject...
I'm not gonna lie, I like this. Like, it got me, but like, on the other hand, like... the thing is, like, on the other hand... It, like, you know what it does? Like, it tells you beforehand that, like, you come in here, like, and you know SCP S0.01 is in there. You don't know what it is, you don't know where it is, you don't know when it shows up, so you know there is something. And it shivers, you know, it plays with you. And, you know, it is a long walking simulator, I give it that, but like, I like it. Like, it like, doesn't overtoy with you, but like, unless you explore, and then you find like, other documents, then you find like lore, and then you find like the toilet as you saw, and I'd be like, you know, he's on the metal toilet, I get it. But like, it teases with you, like, you're on your alert, like knowing that it can come from the phone, it can be in a room, it can be not in a room, and that sort of stuff. But yeah, so if you want to play it for yourself, as I said, SCP-0.01 is linked down at the top of the video description down below. I'm proud Elise, you got us over reproduction or fertility, but everything she suits better with this big, divine baby bump and that sort of stuff. But yeah, this is a new 3 Scary Games. If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell, because I primarily focus on Project Eve and horror on my channel, so if you're interested in that, make sure to check my channel out. But I also do a lot of Let's Plays on my channel, including Pokemon, Call of Duty Veteran Campaign series. I done like the Happy Few, Shadows Overloading, and way more. If you're curious, also make sure to check that out. If you want to join my Discord, link is in the link tree at the bottom of the video description down below, including my Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, Voice channel, Twitch, Patreon if you want to support me more, or check out any of my other socials. Like, I do clearly say, liking and subscribing really helps me out, but if you want to stay up to date and talk to me and that sort of stuff, I'm the most active in Discord, so if you want to have a quick talk, be a part of my small growing community, make sure to check that out and that sort of stuff. And with that, as I said, if you like horror, make sure, especially sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell, because every Friday is a Horror Friday, and that sort of stuff. This morning should be released like the last episode of Me-Side, so if you like that, make sure to check out the Me-Side playlist that I've linked in the eye corner at the top right. If you like Secrets of the Mimic, make sure to come back next week in the morning, because then I will start releasing the Secrets of the Mimic playthrough and that sort of stuff, and I promise you it will be really fun. I promise you. And that sort of stuff. So if you're interested, then make sure to check that out. And with that, I'm going to say have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week. Don't forget to check out my link tree at the bottom of the video description down below. Or you can find the link tree in my channel description. And have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.